Hello, Nightmare Before Christmas fans. This is J.A.R. 369, and welcome back for another horror figure review for 31 horror toys in 31 days. Today, I'll be taking a look at something that is not really scary, but still, it is very Halloween-ish going on. I'll be taking a look at the Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skellington retro cloth figure made by NECA. So, several years ago, NECA teases they're doing they're bringing back the license for Nightmare Before Christmas figures, and it shows like an image so similar like an image of Sally and Jack. Like they look like they're like going to be like ultimates, but the only thing we got was from the retro cloth version. Hopefully we get like the later on figures with like, you know, with non-fabric non-fabric clothing figures. So hopefully. Well, the packaging is here, just the usual, NECA retro cloth figure, and there's the artwork. I mean, I'm not a big fan of like this artwork, very similar to like the Trick or Treat figures and the Sam figure that I reviewed a long time, and the Ghostface figure. That artwork looks pretty good, but this one looks generic, so I probably might throw this one in the trash. Just how generic this is. On the back here, there's the image of the entire figures and how he posed and everything. So that's about it for the packaging. Let's take out the Pumpkin King himself out of the package. Here is Jack Skellington out of the package. Let's take a closer look at the figure here. Take a look at the head sculpt here. I gotta admit, the head sculpt on this figure looks pretty good. I'd say they did really a not too bad of a job with the heads on this head sculpt here. Looks exactly like how he is in the stop motion animation movie. It looks pretty good. Not too bad at all, not too bad. You get the wide skeleton mouth right there on the figure. The nose and everything looks pretty good. Yeah, you get the little tie right there, the bow tie for like the bat here. Pretty cool. There's like a little button right there which is sewed on. So if you want to take out this figure, be careful on the button on this figure here. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Now take off the display stand. And you can see the hands very skeleton-y. They did really a great job with the hands there. Yeah, they look pretty cool. You get a little tail right there underneath it there. And also nothing much on the legs, just been striped. And also there's the small feet right there. And the bottom there's, I'm not sure you could see it, but you can see there's like 2 peg holes in the bottom of his feet there, because without this display stand that he comes with, he sometimes want to fall off. So yeah, very skinny looking guy, I would say, but still really a not too bad looking figure, nonetheless to say. Moving on to articulation, there's a ball joint at the head here. The arms do go fully rotate, but it's hindered by his jacket here, but those go in and out. Upper arm rotation, bend at the elbows, rotate. There's some ball joint, there's some wrist rotation and hinge, like so. Waist rotation and hinge. Legs kick forward and back, in and out. Upper leg rotation, bend at the knees, rotate of course. Ankles pivot forward back, ankle pivots a little bit, and foot rotation there as well. So yeah, very posable on the articulation. Yeah, you can easily pose him very well. Well, let's place him back on the wall there and move on to accessories. He does come with the pumpkin here. The pumpkin looks pretty good, very well sculpted. And you can see there's the little peg hole right there. They can either put on his head. You can either put on his hand right there, or you can put on his head. Just like, well, like, why not? Of course. And finally, he does come with this display stand with some hinges that are movable. So all you have to do is you put the figure right here. There we go. And you put the waiststand right there. There we go. Much better. So he can stand perfectly fine on his own. And put the pumpkin on his hand like so. Let me just rotate around. There we go. And there we go. I mean, it is quite heavy, so yeah. The pumpkin is quite heavy, to be honest. I mean, I was trying to match how it is in the back of the packaging. But overall, for the figure itself, I say NECA did a great job with this figure. The head sculpt looks pretty good. The articulation is very posable. And the accessory, I really like how he came with a pumpkin on this figure. And so the only major problem is that he does fall off on its own, but thankfully he does come with display stands, so you have to feel the pain of letting him standing up, struggling. I'd say this figure is a must-have for if you're a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan. Yeah, I would say I would definitely do recommend getting this figure. For my rate, I'm gonna give the Jack Skellington figure a 9 out of 10 for me. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, please consider like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And follow me on Instagram and Threads. Both links will be in the description down below. That's all I have to say. This is the NECA Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skellington retro cloth figure made by NECA, of course. And this is J.A.R. 369. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on my next horror figure review for 31 horror toys in 31 days.